every night. No, no complaints.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Tonight, almost live and nearly from Hollywood, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of big-time TV on the UBS network, broadcasting from the heart of the Quad City area of Alta Coma, El Pio, and the city of merchandise, with Susan Walchuck, who can really kill a song by dancing, Ernest Muldune, who can really kill a song by singing, and Dr. Cyrus, who can kill 5 minutes with some very scientific things. With the music of Happy Kyne and the Mirthmakers, and me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. Hi, everybody. And now here's your host and mine, Mr. Martin Mull.
Thank you. Never learned this. That goes under. Okay, there. I usually wear loafers. Good evening and welcome to America Tonight. My name is Barth Gimble. Hey, how many of you... Thank you. I wonder how many of you read this, there was a little article, it was in the LA Times, about the prostitutes on Hollywood Boulevard. It's been disturbing me for the past couple of weeks, and, well, last Saturday night I finally decided to take the bull, or the boulevard, actually, by the horns, or my horns, whatever it was. At any rate, I wanted to see the dimensions of this problem for myself, just for fear that this kind of thing might spread to Alta Coma if needed. So, as I say, last Saturday night, I think it was, I went up to Hollywood Boulevard just to check things out and see if that police crackdown was actually working. And just so I wouldn't attract a lot of undue attention to myself, I didn't go like this. I tried to make myself appear like what the call girls call Johns, you know. You walk up and down the street trying to look as if I was lonely and needed companionship. And I must say I was struck by two things. First of all, the police crackdown does seem to be having some good effect. I didn't see very many available women, either on the street or in several of the cocktail lounges I checked out, 10 or 12, something like that. Secondly, I did notice the famous stars in the sidewalk there on Hollywood Boulevard, and for the first time I realized how many people immortalized in those stars haven't turned out to be immortal enough. Not only are they dead and so forth, they're nobodies. I mean, I saw dozens of names that meant absolutely nothing, even to someone buried as deeply into show business as I am. And it just doesn't seem fair somehow. We all know we're living in a time, okay, of limited resources, and I'm sure long before we run out of redwood trees in Wales, we're going to run out of Hollywood Boulevard if we don't start recycling those stars. So when there's a star bearing a who's its name, like, say, well, it was Betty Grable, wouldn't it make sense to recycle it, save the initials? That's good ecology. And put Barth Gimble there on the sidewalk. Anyway, I'm gonna look into this, and hopefully before the prostitutes are back on the street in full force, the boulevard will have the class of some names that even the girls can recognize. And maybe we won't have to go through this idiotic business of seeing my ID before taking a personal check in this area. First of all, here's Jerry Hubbard. Why don't you sing? That was fascinating up there.
It must have been, yeah. Boy, you had a lot of nerve to do that. I talked Hap into going into town with me into Hollywood, and you're right, there is a shortage of girls. We looked around for one of these discotheques that you see on shows like 60 Minutes and all.
Sure.
But we found one someone recommended. It was called All the King's Men. And we went in, and my gosh, I don't know where the girls are. They're just a bunch of guys. But that didn't deter the guys, you know, the Hollywood guys. They got up on the dance floor and they started dancing with each other. And so Hap and I, what the heck, we joined in, and someone came over and took a picture of us, and I think that's going to be in the papers, I hope. But you know, they're very nice. They bought us each a couple of drinks, and the guys were very nice. And
yeah.
One of them asked about you, and he wanted to talk to you. So I gave him your number only because. No.
Here at the station?
No, you're at home there. And he goes, no, but he's interested in show business, so it's better than give a number to some stranger who's, you know, out of the business entirely. And he wouldn't give me his name. His friend kept saying they call him Mary, and but I don't know. He'll identify himself when he calls you, though.
But it was some time, and I don't know, I hope those,
Was this place right on Hollywood Boulevard?
just up, off Hollywood, up around...
A new place?
Yes, it used to be a Greek restaurant.
Called the Meat Rack?
I don't, no, it's not the Meat Rack, no. No, this is All the King's Men, and it says,
A lot of different kinds of fruit in the drinks.
oh, yeah.
A lot of pineapple slices and cherries
Yeah,
and the long
yeah,
stems and
yeah.
fancy names for them.
And they had great old movie posters all over the photographs of Betty Davis and Judy Garland. In fact, that's all, it was all on the one whole jukebox is the Judy Garland song. But it was fun. You'll have to come with us because he's gonna.
Jerry, were the doorknobs all right down here?
No, that's another place. There. Are you kidding me? That's the silliest thing I've ever heard of.
Just easy.
Yeah, no.
I think you got taken. You know, this show is kind of a Noah's Ark, actually, of...
But Hap's a great dancer. I never realized it. More on that later.
Yo, what was the first word, moron? You know, as I started to say, this show is kind of a Noah's Ark of new talent, and I'm not just talking about the fact that we came out here two at a time. We take a lot of so-called performers who would surely drown by themselves, and we rescue them by taking them aboard 2x2 here on the show. These are people that couldn't get on Mike Douglas if they shot the president, but we, we get them on here. It's in a segment we call Share the Stage.
You can't share your nose, you can't share your age, but on America Tonight, you can share the stage.
I know. A lot of people are always asking, how does Happy write these little songs that he puts in the show? And the answer is pencil. Okay, on Share the Stage, two acts actually will perform simultaneously, and each has, I guess, a 50-50 chance of being seen. Pretty good. Sometimes it's less if we're breaking in a new director, who knows. Tonight, the operatic stylings of Mr. Ernest Muldune and a demonstration of the marital arts. Excuse me, it's martial arts. The martial arts by Miss Susan Walchuck. We're back. You may not have noticed yet, but Happy Kyne is trying out yet another hairpiece.
No, unfortunately, it's his old hairpiece, and I'm afraid I'm the one responsible for the condition it's in.
Jerry, again?
Yeah. Well, you know, I tried to tried to bleach it once.
Yeah.
And it came out, it looked like a surfer, and then I tried to make up for it by putting it back in the original color, and then I put it in the dryer, and that shrunk it. So I feel about the size of the hairpiece.
Yeah, well, you should. Jerry, those things are not supposed to be thrown in the dryer. It says, can I see something for a second? It says right on the label, right here, it says harmless to plumbing, and under that, see what it says? Do not put in dryer, drip dry only.
I know, but who knows it's not human hair, for heaven's sake.
Halfway in it. Well, look at it this way, Hap. I've got blood on my hand. Was that from the inside of your hair? Are you bleeding?
I don't know. I think when you grab me, you should file your nails, you know.
Oh, that's probably cool. Look at it this way. It's shrunk a little bit. You haven't really lost a hairpiece. You've gained a potholder and a good place to keep it. Speaking of gains, once again, we've gained a new sponsor here on America Tonight, and that's good news, because a new sponsor means we're just that much closer to being able to pay our guests. So, here's Jerry with a message from Jean's House of Cakes.
Hello, friends. Have you just lost a loved one? Well, cheer up, because you have a friend in Jean. Of Jean's House of Cakes, famous for personalized cakes for all occasions. Gene knows that funerals always come at a bad time when relatives are visiting and you're down one helper, hopefully no more than one. So why not let us do the cooking with one of Gene's special après funeral cakes? The surviving relatives will love this somber and delicious licorice icing cake. It is, yes. Gray is just right for a funeral. Comes complete with these handsome symbols of the faith of your choice. Simple, elegant, and tasty. Delicious.
Homemade.
Is it? Well.
Yeah, I made it myself.
And not too fattening. But if you can't gain weight after the loss of a loved one, when can you? That's what I always say. I mean, who's there to criticize? And tasty, yes. For the deceased with a sense of humor, why not try something with a lighter touch? Like this, so long, it's been good to know you up. Yes, for that remembrance with a smile, try this wacky, wonderful trick candle. Your friends just might die laughing. Or, for the ultimate... Okay, Gene, stop blowing. Or, for the ultimate tribute to the person who left money, Gene can go all out and bake a full-length replica of the deceased. Her house of cakes ovens can handle up to 6 foot 3 inches. Is that right?
Yeah, you know, I'm glad I sponsored you. You're a nice person, you know.
Okay, thank you. These won't cause fire, will they? They stop by themselves. Oh, so unless your loved one was a Los Angeles Laker, no problemo. Yes, if you're planning to lose a loved one, why not stop into Gene's House of Cakes? And remember, from weddings to wakes, Gene's got the cakes.
As if that's not enough, here's another commercial. Stay with us. This world of advanced technology, all this notwithstanding, we tend to forget that there are still some very primitive people walking the earth. Some of them are co-hosting TV shows. And tonight we welcome an anthropologist who recently made a study of one such primitive tribe. Please welcome Dr. Carl Cyrus. Make yourself at home. After all your travels, it must be nice to sit in an old couch again. Dr. Cyrus, your discovery is considered to be a major breakthrough in finding the missing link we hear so much about.
Well, Barth, in 1963, we discovered a tribe in the Philippines called the Binoca tribe, which we thought to be...
Binoca?
No, that's Binoca. Yes. Which we thought to be the most primitive tribe in the existent world. They had never seen the white man. They only ate fruits and berries. But recently, in the jungles of Brazil, we came in contact with the Taguki, a tribe of people who are the most primitive on Earth.
Wow, now what could be more primitive than the people you mentioned, though? They're just a bunch of berry pickers. That seems like the bottom of the barrel then.
Well, you see, amazingly enough, that they were, you see. The Taguki were so primitive that they couldn't even gather food. You see, the birds fly down with berries in their beak and feed the Taguki.
Gee, it really sounds like these people were rather helpless.
Absolutely. I think that's what he's trying to say, though, Jerry. Okay?
Yeah, well, you see, fortunately, this isn't their only way of getting food. You see, the Taguki women nurse their children very late, into their teens. Yes, you see, it isn't uncommon to see a young Taguki nursing her baby, while at the same time she herself is nursing on her mother.
You didn't bring along any pictures of this group nursing.
I'm afraid not.
Just our luck with all these crackpots that keep coming in with pictures of field wildlife and the sky above and the mud below. We got those up the Taguki. No offense, Professor. Your Honor.
Professor.
Doctor.
Do they have any beliefs or benefits, you know, kind of religions, that kind of thing?
Oh, no religions at all. They do have a ritual which is similar to the marriage ceremony.
Okay.
You see, when when two people fall in love, right, the crowd gathers around to watch the consummation of the relationship.
I know what it means.
See,
You were the one I had to tell, but
I
it
know,
didn't
I thought
involve soup.
well, then, you see, when the ceremony is over, the tribe kills the bride.
Well, then, so in other words, the married women never have children.
That's right. Only the unmarried women have children. You see, but sex is allowed to all the members, with any of the other members.
Okay.
But you see, sex only occurs during a solar eclipse.
There must be a heck of a scramble every 10 years to find someone to go out with. Absolutely.
Oh, yes, and the ones who are left out usually run up to the top of the hill and try to figure out where the moon went.
I often wondered that myself.
You wonder that every day. Have you been able to civilize these people at all, Doctor?
Well, you see, it is our usual policy when we come in contact with the primitive people untouched by civilized man to leave them alone, see. But in the case of these people, they needed a lot of help.
Yeah,
Yes. They needed to start with the basics. For example, none of the tribe even knew how to sit down. Yes. You see, gradually we taught the Taguki that they must first bend a little.
Yeah.
And then they got into a squat. And finally, they touched down with a full-out sit. Then we, of course, had to teach them how to stand up.
Sure. Boy, these people make Jerry sound smart. It's wonderful work you're doing. Let me ask you, what else did you teach them? Anything else?
Well, let's see. We taught them how to run. They could hardly walk. And we taught them how to crouch down when they were running under a low branch. The men of the tribe were very pleased with this, to learn this little trick. Yeah, yes. We taught them how to scratch. You see, prior to this, when they had an itch, they would just jump up and down a lot. We taught them how to point. And finally, we taught them how to drink from the river. You see, up until this time, the Taguki would stand out in a rainstorm with their mouths open.
Amazing.
Then we broke them of a very self-destructive habit, which was they never could get used to the idea that it wasn't all right to take a nap in the river.
Sure. You take a long one that way. Yes, you do, yeah.
You know, this is kind of a happy and sad story altogether. Sad because these people are so stupid. And yet happy because through the history of mankind, and correct me if I'm wrong, the minority races have always kind of improved themselves, risen to a new level in spite of unbelievable handicaps and obstacles. And many of our black brothers in this country have gone through that same historical procedure until the day they have gained a certain stature, which we can all be proud of. And I think these natives should take a cue and example from our black brothers.
I'm afraid you're jumping to a conclusion, Mr. Hubbard. The Taguki are a white tribe.
These are your ancestors. That's great. We found it. Well, thank you very much, Doctor, for telling us about this. This is amazing. And they sound like amazing and, in fact, somehow charming people. And it also helps us for discovering Jerry's roots. And once you know your roots, maybe you can go on a network and be there every night for 3 solid weeks, and I can be here alone. We'll be right back after these words. What he said was consummated.
Yeah.
The other thing, what you thought it was, that's a digestive problem, Jerry, for crying out loud.
I wondered why it happened to everyone on their wedding night.
Well, that's about the end of our show for tonight, possibly our careers. I'd like to thank my guests, the martial artist, the partial singer, and best of luck with, is it the Bianca tribe? Bianca is Jagger, of course.
Well, it's Taguki, actually.
Taguki, okay, we'll look for him. Okay, thank you very much. That's our show for tonight. Good night, or our show for good night tonight.
On tonight's show will receive a gift certificate from the El Tijo Jewelry Exchange, where their motto is, thousands of stones, some of them precious. Also tonight, some members of our studio audience will receive the following: classic furs from Ditto's, the Feel to Fit Company. Pants make every woman feel beautiful in sizes 3 to 13 and 8 to 18. And I like to see them in size. And Lillian Vernon's catalog gift certificate. Jewelry, gifts, decor, personalized items, and things from practical to whimsical. Furnished by Lillian Vernon. And improved Sergeant Sentry 4 collars. Protect against flea festation and tick festation. Sergeant Sentry 4 collars. Those itchy dogs and cats.
Thursday at 8 p.m., watch for the repeat of the explosive conclusion of The Bastard. Chapter 2, Philip's half-brother comes to America to seek revenge. And next, Take Her, She's Mine.
John Robertson as Ernest Muldune, Gene Ford as Gene, and J.A. Preston as Dr. Carl Cyrus.